Alright, what's going on, you guys? Indead back again to another video for y'all. I got myself one of the new PS3 Super Slims. At first I was skeptical about these things, but I realized the main thing that people are complaining about with these things is the chintzy slide tray drive. And I know that I can make sure that that does not become a problem, that does not be an issue. So I wanted to invest in one of these things. My PS3 has seen better days. I've actually had it repaired twice now because it keeps overheating and removing the GPU keeps separating from the motherboard. I turn it on, I'm just browsing around, the freaking fan's kicking to overdrive. I was trying to play even some games with the hard drive, it starts crapping out on me. So I realized, sadly, as much as I love the 60 gig model, unless I find a brand new one out of the box, I don't think I can risk messing around with them anymore. The games that are out now are just way too intensive for those platforms, or for that console. And I wanted to invest in one of these Super Slims after all. I like the big 500 gig hard drive, nice and easy, comes in the freaking thing, comes with a brand new DualShock controller. The catch is that what bundle do you pick? That was the big problem. Now, if I could pick any one, I would have got the classic white PS3. I missed out on that thing. And now the price has been hiked up to the roof, and I don't want to pay an extra $100 to $300 more than what this thing costs. This was only $270. It's really, actually, that's a very cheap for all the power you get out of a PS3. That's freaking amazing. So, I mean, $270 for the thing is really not that bad, but I don't want to pay $400, $500, $600 for some old edition. The classic white's beautiful. I mean, the Dreamcast should be the only console ever that was white. I'll let the Wii slide, but I like the red Wii myself. But that classic white freaking PS3 was just gorgeous. And I thought, man, I wish I could get that, but I don't want to deal with the price hike. Other than that, I would have really liked to have got one of those God of War Ascension bundle ones, you know, God of War Saga Collection bundle ones. That would have been really cool to get, but since now they've also become scarce, I just played it easy and got this Last of Us bundle. Who really cares? I'm going to take the game and probably sell it, because I'd probably rather end up playing on the PS4 anyway, the new version. So, let's just look at everything. Here's the front of the box. Top includes power cord, AV cable, USB cable, print material, DualShock 3, Last of Us Blu-ray disc, and the system. Which means, again, does not include an HDMI cable, which kind of sucks. But whatever. Here's all the stuff it tells you about on the back, but we don't really care about that because we already know it. There's the crap they recommend, but, yeah, that's never, whatever. And here they're recommending that you buy their fancy wireless stereo headset, you know, 7.1, whatever the hell, with the Last of Us sound mode. So I've already taken the liberty of opening up the tape here. Slide this out. Here's the actual box that the console comes in. This is just a sleeve cover slip-over box. So slide this bad boy out. Put the slipcover box in a nice, safe place. And let's look at the actual PS3 in here, my man. I'm ready to get this thing hooked up, ready to get my account signed on, ready to get my account activated on it, get the machine activated, go back, re-download all my old saves through PlayStation Plus. Thankfully, they make that a breeze. And just, you know, really excited to basically getting everything from my old PS3 onto this new one. Knife here. I hate the way they did this. There's tape on half of it where the cut is. There's tape on the other half of it, where this is. So I think, in the end, I can get to both parts of the tape without cutting the box or making an ugly cut. There we go, got it. Maybe only a minor nick to the box, so that's cool. Ah, son of a gun. Stupid thing. Now I gotta rip the whole damn tape off. Damn it, now I got this ugly freaking streak. Oh well, who cares? It's a stupid box. It's gonna go in the slipcover anyway, so whatever. Here we go. Take it. What does it say on the back? Tells you stuff about The Last of Us, talking about Grand Theft Auto 5, which hadn't even come out at the time of this thing. Same with Black Flag. God of War Ascension, which is, you know, hands down, I mean, one of... I cannot believe just how amazing that game looks. I mean, that... Every platform has that one game that's like, man... That one game that comes out at the end of the console's lifespan where you're like, that is a glimpse into the future of the next gen. And that game was that game for this generation. Ascension looked absolutely breathtaking. I must buy it. I played the demo over and over again just to gawk at the visuals. I could not believe just how awesome that game looked. It was nuts. Here we have a new DualShock 3. This is a black model controller. Slide it out. Nothing fancy. Ooh, nice and soft, matte finish. Here's a chintzy cable that you would have got in 1991. And here's the USB cable. I always use more of those. Here's the actual power adapter. Excuse me, power plug. Despite the fact of this console size, it does still have an internal power supply. It's not external. It does not use a separate power brick. Here's The Last of Us. Got a copy of this. Again, I might play it. I might not. I don't know. It's not worth much now because it is coming out on the next platform, and a lot of people have already played it, and it is in a lot of these bundles. So, and then here's a quick start guide. I'm a man. I don't need that thing. So let's slide out the PS3. Let's take a good look at it. A little bit of leg action in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Work them legs. Work them legs for the video games. There we go. Slide it out. Take these edges off. Remove the bag. And here is our sweet little PS3 Slim. So, here's again the scary thing that everyone's been afraid of for this model. And I'll admit, it's kind of scary. It's kind of a scary thing. So just peel this tape back here. Pop it off. One, you can release it with a finger press. Or this eject button on the front of it does the same thing. So you can sort of see it retracts back pretty violently. Now I'm assuming if I put my finger here, I can catch it, allow it to slide back nice and easy by pressing on the eject button on the front with my thumb. Ooh, look, now it's not violently retracting. I could do it nice and safely and keep the thing fine. But the other thing that I noticed was that if you take it and stand it upright, it's a spring-loaded mechanism. Now, I can't do it here on the carpet because of the way that the carpet is, obviously. But if I press this lock, it sails down nice. Isn't that beautiful? Like, it's freaking... That's spaceship doors, man. I mean, look at that. That's spaceship doors. That's beautiful, buttery, slick, smooth. Now, again, that means I have to stand up the console if I choose to do that. But again, I can just use my method of catching the door tray with my finger and allowing it to just slightly slide back. So that's the big thing that everyone was really scared about this thing for, was that the fact that it had that, retractable design. I mean, that's a chintzy sort of mechanic. And that's something that people would be scared of. That seems like something that would be in the 90s. We're used to these non-sliding trays and stuff like that, and to have such a physical moving part is just kind of discerning, of course. So here on the back, LAN port, HDMI port, optical out, AV multi-out, which the PlayStation has been famous for since day one. You can take the exact same plug that you hooked up a PS1 and still hook up a PS3 with it. So, and there's our AC in. Again, like I said, this does not have an external power supply. I mean, it's inside the body. So we just take this cord right in, hook it in. So, all right. Well, I'm not going to do a video going through and detailing everything because the PlayStation 3 has been out for the last 8 years. Everyone knows what it's like whenever you boot up one of those things. But I'm going to take my dusty model PS3 right here. Love you, bad boy. Pull out your power plug. Actually, do you have a game in you? You don't. Pull out your power plug. Pull out that Ethernet. Pull out that AV multi. Let's remove your iToy. Any SD cards? Nope. Let's take you out for now. We'll mess with you at a later point. God, this thing is heavy. Jeez. Ugh. You take like 4 of these to weigh one freaking 60 gig. So there it is. Set it right there. We'll wire the bad boy in. We'll get it fired up. Alright, we will do a video of us booting up for the very first time. So let's take our controller. Crap's falling on me. You know what that was? That was the Xbox One controller. I pulled a plug. It came down here and assaulted the box. Apparently there's already some sibling rivalry. Jeez. Do we have charge already? We do, thank you. Let's take our mini USB cable. And yes, for those who never knew, all of our new Android smartphone, whatever phones, those all use micro USB. This plug here is called mini USB. That is what this plug is called. For those who never knew, this is called a mini USB plug. So we're just going to hook that in the front of it. Already got the PlayStation Eye hooked into it. And we'll turn it on for the first time. Do a long press on the power button to reset the video signal for the first time. Should get some sort of feed. Hopefully so. Sony, make that believe. There it is. It's booting up for the first time. Connect to controller using USB cable. Turn it on. We're in there, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you kitty cats and Cadillacs later. Faces.